for today's cup of coffee, we actually are going to expound on something that we talked about. We do have this April the 20th eclipse coming up. Yeah, 2023. So we're recording this on Monday evening.
But also,
it has been a Zim kind of world for years now. Anyhow, from Daily Mail, and this is by Jonathan Chadwick, and was written April the 16th of 2023. And they're explaining, I'm not going to read the whole thing, because it's like this hybrid eclipse. And it's like, what the hell is that? So, what it is a rare type of eclipse that changed. What? What?
It's a rare moon.
Sort of, kinda.
It's a rare type of eclipse.
It is, and that it changes its appearance as the moon's shadow moves across the Earth's surface. It means people will be able to see the sun being almost or completely covered by the moon, depending on where they are. And the event will be visible from parts of the equator and southern hemisphere, including Western Australia and Southeast Asia.
Of course, it's Australia.
So, guys, yeah, when it crosses over like that, yeah, that means you've been targeted, basically, by the universe. That's not a good thing. It says, of course, it will not be full eclipse from UK or the US. And the last hybrid solar eclipse was back in November of 2013. And the next one isn't due to occur until November 2031. It's got me messed up. It really is. It's causing my brain glitch badly.
So it's basically like it will look one way if you're in one part of the world, but it will look totally different if you're in another part.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I was basically trying to say the other way.
Yes. And it's
but I didn't want to spoil the thing.
What?
I didn't want to spoil the article.
I don't think this one's a secret. This is just science. It's just science. It's okay. This is actual science, not the total science. No, it's not the science. It's just science. And no, don't talk about that one. That one is a secret. That's for another cup. So just wait on that one. It says a total solar eclipse occurs when the face of the sun is completely blocked by the moon, while an annular solar eclipse is where the moon appears slightly smaller than the sun, leaving a bright ring of light around the moon's silhouette. A partial solar eclipse is where the sun is only partially covered by the moon, making it look like the sun has had a bite taken out of it. Those are cool. Those are cool as hell. And a hybrid solar eclipse is a combination of a total and annular solar eclipse.
Moon cookie.
Yeah, but it's preceded by a partial solar eclipse as the moon moves into position. And there are websites that you can go to and watch some of the eclipses. I have been known to do that before. Especially when there were the blood moons.
Right.
And in our time zone, that often meant sitting up the wee hours of the morn. But my God, that is an eerie looking thing. Now, we've had other moons that looked like blood moons, but they were not official blood moons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is creepy. It has a very eerie feeling to it.
Gives off a red.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's crazy. And all this is
everything.
It's omens.
Yeah.
They're all omens. And people don't pay any attention anymore. Okay, it says that the next total solar eclipse isn't going to be visible in the UK for another 67 years. So that means folks over there in the UK, y'all are getting like, y'all are okay right now. You're getting sort of these partial side shots of it. That's a good thing for those folks. Because they got enough going sideways over there as it is.
Yeah.
It says that the next U.S. solar eclipse will take place April the 8th of 2024, because of course it will. And that'll be passing across us from Texas to Maine. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so do I. Anyhow, plus, to add insult to injury, Mercury goes retrograde on April 21st, 2023.
Fuck your Mercury going into mayonnaise bullshit. Fuck it, Mercury, go get your ass out of that mayonnaise jar.
It's just one of those things that, if you're not familiar with Mercury retrograde...
Mayonnaise is disgusting.
And we talk about this lots, because Mercury in retrograde, and it's usually 3 weeks before and then 3 weeks after it ends, that it will start screwing with things. Electronics, communications, travel plans, all that. Plus, added on top of this eclipse energy, yeah, that's just no.
Mice in the mayonnaise.
I don't want nothing in the mayonnaise except like a spoon, so that I can
Mercury
mix it into things.
Mice in the mayonnaise.
Yeah, well, so expect those things. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm not even going to hazard a guess. Everybody that I have spoken with has this foreboding. Everybody.
Yeah, and it's rough.
People online, I mean, our people have commented as far as just anxiety disorder. It's that sort of that free-floating anxiety is what it is. There's nothing specific. It's just there. It's in the air. It's the collective unconscious. You don't even have to watch the news to figure out something's coming down.
Yeah. Something rough is happening. I don't know if it's something rough, but something is happening.
Something. Uh-huh. It doesn't feel like rainbows and unicorns.
No.
You know.
It's definitely going to be a hard shift.
Whatever it is. And
a rough shift.
We knew this was happening at Coffee Slurp. I have HYBRID coffee. Do you know that?
Yeah.
My brand new coffee maker that I've had less than 6 months has already gone on the fritz. So, Mercury in retrograde.
He's only used the Keurig side.
Mercury in retrograde. So, I have part of a cup left from this morning, plus part of a cup that I had when I stopped at the truck stop. Heated it up, put a little salt in it. It's fun.
I told her that I'll at some point look up how to fix it, and then I'll fix it.
But that's an example of Mercury in retrograde.
Yeah.
Now, I can deal with some of the other stuff, but when it starts screwing with my coffee, it's like, no. Y'all can get away from that. But anyhow, people have reported sleep disturbances, just can't, their brains sort of glitching.
Yeah.
Which mine does that quite frequently, so I don't know that I would really notice it. Had somebody send me an email and had said that as far as their fatigue level, and this was somebody that was young, just all of a sudden just felt zapped. I feel like that lots. So,
yeah.
But I've had other people say the same thing. Just not just one nap per day, but the need of more than one nap. And it's just like you hit a wall and it's either lay down or fall down.
You do.
So It doesn't matter what age you are. People have been going through that. Negative thoughts.
Yeah, severe negative thoughts.
Mm-hmm. So don't let this shit attack your mind. Now, as far as the energy level, there's really not a lot that you can do on that. Try to pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind can definitely wear you out.
Oh, yeah. It really can.
Stock up on the coffee.
It can fuck you up.
Get you a backup coffee maker. I mean, seriously, that was not a cheap coffee maker. I'm upset about that.
I mean, you had the option of using the other side for...
I've bought the K-Cups now.
Yeah.
I've invested.
But you bought both of them.
I do. I have the other kind that I could use for a while, but now I'm spoiled. It doesn't take a lot to spoil me.
I mean, that is a fancy-ass coffee maker.
It's not really that fancy. It's just dual purpose.
I mean, sure,
you bitched on me about the instant coffee. See, that's one of the things with that K-cup thing. Now, all I had to do is put the water in the container, and then I can get up and put one of those little coffee pods in there and supposedly have a nice, fresh cup of coffee. And now that's been taken from me. I could go back to the instant coffee.
Just rip open one of those pods, put it in one of those like tea strainers.
That's not how that works.
That is exactly how it works.
That's not how that works. No.
Yes.
No. Then you got nastiness. You got mud nastiness. That is not how that works. You don't even drink coffee. You don't even really like coffee.
Put it in a tea bag.
Leave me alone. Fix the machine. Fix the machine. That's all I ask.
Cold brew the shit.
No. He's somebody who is not a coffee drinker going to sit here and preach to me about ways that I can fix my coffee. The hell, that's why I do keep instant coffee on hand. I did have enough sense to buy me a hot pot. It'll boil water within like 30 seconds. Coffee slurp. Do I need to start doing like those? If I try to do some kind of dramatic coffee slurp, bigger than hell, I will get choked. I know me. And instead of Kid doing something interesting, he will just sit there and watch me. So we got dead air. It's all right.
Because I don't know how to react.
It's okay. So if
it's like, okay, how the fuck do I react? It's like I have all the ways that I want to react, but I can't react all I want. So it's like I just freeze and I'm just like,
You could be making the slurping noises. See, it's too late now. It's too late. It's too late. You missed your cue.
They sound disturbing.
Yes. Yeah. Speaking of disturbing, and it's like we do put the adult language warning on there. Well, our language is not horrible usually. It's really not. It's not for our subject matter is not for children.
No, it's not.
But the language compared to some of these other people, Kid will have me watch some of the different tubers or whatever they call them, content creators, I guess that's what it is. And I'm sort of shocked. And I'm like, were these people raised in a barn? Did nobody ever say, don't go out there and say that in public? Don't put that, and they just, millions of people sit there and they clamor for more. I don't get that. I really don't. It's all right. I would rather us deal with our twos and fews because those twos and fews that take the time to listen to us are precious.
We got... What was it that J.I. Mathers called his
We
group?
have quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm. Quality over quantity.
Absolutely. But society. It was that damn Wave X thing, and it did shift us into some kind of alternative universe, and it sucks.
Yeah, but I feel like we're shifting back.
I hope so. Again, with the people that were screaming about this age of Aquarius, and that doesn't just happen overnight.
Age of Aquarius.
They lied.
Age of Aquarius.
Or they had no clue what Aquarius was like. And it's just any time that you're transitioning, especially when it's one of those things that has taken millennia, it's not just this sudden whatever. It's just like a semi rolling down at 70 miles per hour and it's got a full load of whatever and expecting it to stop on a dime. That's not how that works. It's not how the universe works either.
No, it's not. Not at all.
So, but for a lot of these people that have no clue, and I think that was discussing maybe Scrimshaw Rose I was discussing it with her, that some of these people have no clue. They don't understand to sit there and go, I'm feeling a little bit anxious. I'm feeling a little bit off. Whatever you're feeling, you don't always have to wrap a story around it.
No, you don't.
To sit there and go, I feel anxious because, get rid of the because. Just sit there and go, I recognize that I feel anxious, and leave it. Because when you start wrapping stories around it, that's when you can really screw yourself in the ground. You can screw up relationships. You can screw up your view of the world and other people's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just sit there and go, I feel anxious. So therefore, I can take a hot bath with bubbles. I can listen to music that I like. You don't have to always just sit and spin in whatever emotion.
Yeah, but if you're already dealing with shit,
well,
that energy can just ramp up that shit.
It can, but that's where coping skills.
And so those already negative thoughts that you're just having, it can just amplify those.
Sure. But it's also one of those that thoughts come and go just like emotions come and go.
That's true.
You learn to control them. Don't let them control you.
Yeah.
Martial arts.
That's the thing. That's what everybody's got to learn to do, is to learn how to control their own emotions, deal with their own triggers.
Yeah. Martial arts was
figure out how to calm themselves down, how to de-escalate themselves in, situations.
Martial arts are some of the best training that I ever took, because it's not just about self-defense. It's a matter of self-control. Mm-hmm. Mind, body, and spirit.
Yoga can help, but I don't.
Yoga is not dynamic enough. It helps a lot of people. It's great for a lot of people.
What about Tai Chi?
Tai Chi, I need something. I need something more dynamic than that.
You do.
No, Tai Chi is very slow. It is isolation of muscle groups. If you do Tai Chi correctly, you will be just drenched in sweat at the end of a session. So, but like I said, I'm hoping to be able to start doing the weight machines. It's not a matter of being able to free lift at this point, starting out slowly again, so that I don't screw something up because of the diabetes. But as far as, and I'm at some point, I probably will get back into the yoga thing.
Yeah.
But right now, that is just, all it's going to do is frustrate me. Remember, I wake up and I automatically have to have music like Five Finger Death Punch.
Pilates.
I love Pilates, but if you do that correctly, there's machines and stuff, and I have not got anything as far as if there's anyone around here that still teaches Pilates. I'm not paying $50 to $75 per session.
There's online classes that you can just buy, like, on your phone.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of things that you can do, but it doesn't take the place for me, of lifting weights.
Well, until you got to build yourself up to that point, though, that you can.
I talked to my primary care physician about this just the other day. I did. I consulted a medical professional.
Yes, I understand.
He understood exactly where I was coming from. He's dealt with me for years.
Yes, I know he does.
So, check with your medical professional before you start doing any kind of exercise program.
Always.
Yeah. So we got all kinds of that stuff. Be aware of what's going on. Don't take this out on yourself. Don't take it out on other people. We got people that's literally, in some places, out rioting in the streets. And I don't even know if they know why.
They don't know why either.
They just do it because they can.
Yeah.
It's like, let's burn our shit down.
They feel like they are serving some sort of purpose.
Yeah, they serving Satan.
And some of them are just doing it because.
Yeah, but
some of them are literally just doing it to tear shit up.
Yes, but it's also one of those, it's like a small child breaking its toys.
Yeah, and then not realizing the consequences until later.
Right. And then the kid's like, get me a new one. No, you broke yours.
Yeah.
Earn a new one.
Yeah.
You can do X number of chores and I will pay you for that. And then you can buy, buy your own. So, yeah, odd stuff coming down the pike. Any other final thoughts about this hybrid eclipse followed by Mercury in retrograde? Yeah.
What kind of fuckery is it?
Yeah.
You blame me, Mr. Sleep.
That's it. If you've had experiences...
I can't do the rest of that.
As a copyright strike.
No, my throat's fucked right now.
If you've had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you would like to share some of the weirdness that you have been experiencing with this impending eclipse and or Mercury retrograde, that's exactly what's wrong with my damn coffee pot. I know that that's what's wrong with it.
Watch right after it ends.
Yeah, that happens.
It'll go
a lot
right
times.
Back to normal.
Well, what it is, after it gets wherever it's going to be, then some of the stuff stops. So that'd be several days after the 21st. So I guess that means I won't go out and buy an expensive coffee maker again.
Why does it move around so much? Why doesn't it? It's indecisive ass.
Well, no, it's really not. It's because Mercury is a fast-moving planet, and we have 3 to 4 Mercury retrogrades per year. Within the retrogrades, that's a time to back off, reflect, regroup. It's not a time to start new ventures, usually. It's to think before acting. Yeah, which... My God, we've got people in our world today that definitely need to take time to do that.
Yeah.
Game plan. That's what it is, to develop strategy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to sit idle through it.
No.
So, yeah, I tell you, it's like link to the description. Well, that'll be there too. Link to the article.
Know where the description is.
Link to the article will be in the description box. You can email us cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. That's also in the description box.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, do your spiel.
Is my spiel thing? You need to give me a better... You need to give me a better cue than that. You need to be like...
I'm going to get a little sign, a little flag, and it's like cue.
You need to give me a verbal cue of some sort or something. Along with like a little ding or something.
Can't just point to you.
You need like a little...
Back
thing.
to you, kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to do a whole ass thing for this. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Know that you're loved.
Yeah.
It's prayers. It's what's going to get us all through.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cut.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.